Hello everyone, welcome to the start of Let's Play Fate Extella. So, Fate Extella actually starts with a blog entry, which is referred to as Fate Extella 0, which we will be reading here as translated on the Beast Slayer forums here. That kind of explains the situation. It does say that CCC knowledge is important, and as some of you may know, I have not played CCC yet. So anything that I miss, I will miss. Please don't bring up. I will be like, that's probably something from CCC, and move on, right? When that translation is out, I will give that a play. But until now, let's take a look here. Because, of course, how does it treat it? This was made to address that problem. I wanted to put this in a book someday if I had the chance, but I might as well publish here. This doesn't contain spoilers for Extella, so those of you who've beaten both Extra and CCC can read it freely. Well, for that one, we will have to just hope for the best, right? It's long, so I'll divide it into two parts. So, the character outline. So there's only one route. So Nero takes the role of saving, guiding, and helping Hakuno, the main character, grow. Don't forget, this is a boy meets girl story. So Kishinami Hakuno, the protagonist, the archetypal protagonist who wakes up in Seraph to find himself caught up as a participant in the Holy Grail War. He has memories of life, daily school life, but no other memories. His abilities are extremely mediocre as a wizard. Fortunately, his personality that never gives up, holds no grudges, and always tries to do the right thing. Miraculously, he attains victory. In short, he's someone who can't quit. First spoiler, revealed in the middle and later half of the story, his identity is the same as that as the NPCs on campus, merely recreated data from past humans. It is less expensive for the Moon Cell to model NPCs after past humans, but the Moon Cell fundamentally cannot understand humans, the intelligent life forms. He gained a self and passed the preliminary round as a human, so he was registered as a master. Second spoiler, revealed at the end of the story, the human he was recreated from is in cold sleep on Earth, neither alive or dead. This is why the NPC managed to gain an ego and autonomy. This has to do with souls reside in Type Moon, but that isn't explained in this story. That's interesting. Okay, so everything else we've known so far from my playthrough of Extra, but that's interesting. That's very interesting. Saber, Nero. Servant who was summoned in response to Hakuno's call. Summoning details are immaterial under Saber's entry. Female knight who acts as she pleases and wholeheartedly glorifies life. Her speech and attitude are pompous, but at her core she respects all that is beautiful. She appears condescending, but actually reacts to most things with a wow, that's amazing, how impressive, but I won't lose either attitude. Her physical abilities are below average for a servant, but her skill and imperial privilege is powerful. A true genius displays her talents in all areas. Red Saber's strength can be considered her ability to learn anything that is possible through human levels of effort or talent. Saber's reluctant to reveal her true name. It is not because she wished to conceal her identity as the infamous tyrant Nero, but because she is afraid that Hakuno will dislike or be disappointed with her if she reveals her name. During the fifth round, she moves past the hesitation and reveals herself. Girl classmate. Female protagonist. Okay. A girl who occasionally crosses paths with Hakuno, leaving him a casual word of advice. She's always eating a noodle sandwich. She wasn't in the PSP version, so the audience would misread her as a new heroine. Okay. So the female protagonist was also a character then. The same entity as Hakuno, personal data, an NPC created by this Seraph, modeled after Kishinami Hakuno. However, she was configured as a female due to overlapping identity. She gained an ego in connection with the event, the same as Hakuno, and advanced as a master. She didn't gain a soul. Hakuno gained a soul, and the aftermath of this awakened her ego. Because her data was modified further after recreation, she quickly became aware that she is not a legitimate copy. As a degraded copy, she cannot withstand the installation of an ego soul, and she's destined to disintegrate. Even if she wins the 7th round, she will disappear. Only Archer deduces this. Okay. So Archer was also here. Okay. Archer, the female protagonist servant. He is a servant summoned to a master without a soul, so his summoning circumstances are also irregular. Half of his body is crumbling and burned. Okay, that's interesting. Knowing the female protagonist situation, he helps her fight to the bitter end. Every time Hakuno is alone in a pinch, Archer saves him. Okay. As for why he does this, if Hakuno dies, so does the female protagonist. Oh, okay. Archer is trying to give his master a conclusion where she doesn't lose till the very end and accepts her, and even though she couldn't survive, Archer is partially destroyed, so Nero and Tamomo don't recognize him in the world of Extella. Also, that nameless that appears in Extella comes from a world where the female protagonist won. Okay, wait, okay. Huh. That's complicated. Rin and Rani. Few appearances than in the PSP version, but their position is unchanged. Leo, the heir to the Western European conglomerate, Perfect Prince, the strongest foe in the PSP version. His role is the same in the PSP version, but this time he's defeated in the 6th round. Okay. Out of curiosity, Leo talks to Kishinama Hakuno many times, but several conversations are inconsistent. Oh, didn't we talk about this before? Yes, I'm interested in you too. He says things like that because he's interacted with the female protagonist in the same way. Leo loses to the female protagonist in the 6th round, so this time he realizes that the female protagonist has the potential to defeat him. Saber, Gawain, Leo's servant unchanged, Julius, Leo's older brother, an assassin who has dirty work. On Earth, he doesn't have much time left to live. He eliminates Leo's enemies without regard for his own survival. His position is unchanged in the PSP version. He's openly hostile to Hakuno and is Hakuno's greatest rival. Julius has special animosity towards Hakuno, the female protagonist, because Hakuno is the same type of person as Julius. On a deeply subconscious level, Julius rejects the notion that a normal person possessing nothing and chosen by nobody could rise to become Leo's greatest enemy. It also stems from Julius's irritation that he was unable to do the same. Li Shuen, same. Mato Shinji, Drake, opponent in the 1st round, which has the theme of fighting a friend, unchanged. Atrum. Okay. The opponent in the 4th round, his servant is Caster, Tamamo no Mai. A new servant, new master for the extra storyline that was reorganized for Extella, a user of sacrificial magic that kills and creates life. Acquainted with Leo on Earth. In the world of Extra, where fossil fuel resources run dry, he lacks the cockiness and carelessness of his Fate Stay Night counterpart. Atrum. Fate Stay Night. Oh, is that the freaking original guy who summoned, Caster? Atrum Fate. Yeah, I always forget about this guy. Right? Okay, that's why. He lacks the cockiness and carelessness of his Stay Night counterpart, however, his personality is the same. Self-proclaimed feminist, really? But it's obvious in reality that he views women only as tools. He speaks respectfully to Caster, but also looks down on her. After the moratorium of round 4, he sends Caster to Zeus Hakuno to gain his sympathy. You don't need to win the boy over. As long as you can ensnare him, it'll be a windfall for us. Me, I have things to do. Dirty jobs are a servant's duty, right? Casco wearily follows his order by replying by your command. After dispatching Casco... Who's Casco? Is that what they call Caster Tamamo? Probably. After dispatching Casco, Atrum accesses a proprietary hidden circuit to Earth to find data on Kishinama Hakuno, but fails to interpret up anything. This troubles him. After Atrum loses to Hakuno in their duel, Atrum uses Caster as a scapegoat to avoid the destruction of his own body and flees. After he escapes the firewall, he's dealt with Julius or the Moon Cell. Okay. Caster, Tamamo no Mai, appears as Atrum's servant. From the start, she's aware that she's expendable to Atrum, but she does not resist fulfilling their pact. Of course, if Atrum were to sever the contract, it'd be a different story. When she comes to Hakuno on Atrum's order to seduce him, Hakuno asks, I don't understand why you're doing this, which confuses her. Fox says in short, I suppose in short that my master's naive strategy is to have me drown you in my charms and end you in your sleep. Failing that, sympathy might move you to carelessness during your final duel. However, having heard Casco's circumstances and taking issue with them, Hakuno becomes serious. Hakuno, have a seat, Caster. Have a seat. I am a child, you know. Casco does the same. Hakuno begins to give a stern lecture out of concern of her well-being. It's the first event that leads to Caster falling in love, because of course. After their duel, Casco burns away as Atrum's scapegoat. The protagonist uses the command spell to try and save her. Casco, I guess, yeah, that's 100% her, is restored without a scratch. I'm finally free! The way she easily withstands the assault of firewall is similar to Arkwid's scene. Afterwards, she cooperates with Hakuno as his self-declared true servant. Damn you, who let this raccoon know this fox into her den? Fox, that's obvious, as curse of a third-rate master could roast me. So that's of course how we get the both of them. Okay. That's an intriguing way to write in both of them, right? Dan, Archer, Robin, this opponent in this second round, which has the theme of defeating one's senior and mentor in life, position is unchanged. Twice Peaceman, whose name is hilarious still. Final Master, who awaits Hakuno in front of the Moon Cell. Position is unchanged. However, to make his appearance less sudden, he would appear frequently throughout the story. He would also interact with the female protagonist instead of Hakuno. Part 2, continuing on. Reorganization. This is basically meant to be a shorter version of the plot, so it only contains its essentials. I basically had to cut the fat. That said, in the end, this is a reorganization of a Nair route. There are differences from the Tamamo no Mai and Nameless routes. For example, in the Nameless route, or Tamamo route, the event that occurs to the path of the core is completely opposite. I don't know what that is, so... Servant summoning from the top. Let's see here. A girl falls on the water surface lying face up. It's the female protagonist before she disappears after losing to Hakuno in the 6th round. This scene would be interesting to include. The audience would be misled to believe that she was someone who died in the preliminaries, but the truth would be revealed after the 6th round. It's meant to be a surprise scene without him bearing on the story. It doesn't have to be included. Protagonist noticed the incongruity in school life, escapes from the inside of the world, the inside texture, fights a doll, summons a servant, unchanged from the beginning. Okay, so most of this is going to be like, yeah, talking about the differences here. Round 1 beginning. Round 1 begins while the mood is still carefree, while explaining Seraph, the Moon Cell, the Holy Grail War, State of Earth. The atmosphere of round 1 is this a game, this a proxy war, and this feels like a game. The opponent in the first round is announced. Hakuno faces Shinji. In the PSP version, the opponent in each round was announced on bulletin board. For that, the budget, I'd like to make it more flashy this time. This is so funny. It's literally, I wonder how much of this is going to be in the remake, right? Because he says, like, it had to be on a bulletin board, but, like, I wanted to be flashier. I wonder what it's going to be now. We can also show the audience the tournament brackets where each character is. Yeah, that was always missing on that. Also, the Masters can casually face off in the hallways. We can have Casco smuggling appearing. Round 1 conclusion. Events from the competition against Shinji to the elevator ride until the final duel. Demonstrate this isn't a game, but rather a ruthless battle for survival. Drake, don't you realize that you were dead as soon as you got here? They were all a great herd of fools, lured in by the colorful praise that their wishes could be granted. Of course, some were stalking their lives in the competition, but the majority had been deceived. Even Hakuno was troubled. What reason and wish do I have to fight for in this war for survival? Point. It left a bad taste in his mouth to join this tournament with neither convictions nor goals and fight his friend. It struck him that the unmindful murder and innocent fights to the death lead to real death. Right? I thought I just granted wishes. Why do I have to die? Drake, look, that's what it just means to live. All people are unaware that they trample on the wishes of others. Round 2, the heartbroken protagonist fights Dan, the old soldier, the old man who fights with regrets about his life, and the heroic spirit Robin who died in regret. Round 3 is unchanged. After Hakuno wins, his next opponents, Erkhem and Casco, appear to put on haughty airs. You face us next. Oh ho ho. Round 4, Erkhem is a character related to both Leo and Earth, and serves as a supporting but important role of explaining much of the settings, such as the state of the Earth, and how it ended in the 2030s, which, oh god, every year approaches more and more. Erkhem affects goodwill, taking the you should lose that I could save the world approach to sway Hakuno's resolve. Hakuno, who has no real identity, hesitates. However, he overcomes Erkhem's intimidation by realizing that though Erkhem's words are true, Erkhem himself is not. They fight as masters. As a result of the duel against Erkhem, Casco decides to help Hakuno while avoiding detection by the Moon Cell. She becomes a useful and helpful friend. Of course, she schemes to defeat Nero and take her place as the main servant, giving an opening. Nero is aware of this naturally. Casco and Nero share a friendly, combative relationship. The relationship has changed from heroines of different worlds to heroines of the same world. Okay. Round 5. Hakuno fights Julius in the 5th round. Nero is rendered unable to fight by Assassin's Noble Phantasm. With Casco's assistance, Hakuno challenges Julius and Assassin on his own. Thanks to his efforts, Nero recovers and the story proceeds as does in the latter half of the PSP version. After Nero recovers, she tells Hakuno her true name. Her noble phantasm is finally unsealed. Missing chapter. This is where CCC takes place. Casco remembers all of it. Nero only remembers Elizabeth's my longtime rival, but which round did we fight in? That's interesting. So we're mostly skipping the missing chapter? Okay. That's good, actually. So, okay, CCC is remembered entirely by Tamamo, but Nero doesn't remember. The only thing she remembers is about Elizabeth. Got it, okay. Rin and Ranni are defeated in round 6 and say they're Pharrells. Hakuno anticipates a showdown with Leo next, but Leo is reported to have been defeated. Leo is fallen, but the name of the master who proceeded to the round 7 is hidden by jamming. The master is nowhere to be seen. Casco and Saber attempt to investigate, but they are unable to either locate the master or remove the mosaic obscuring its name. In a dramatic development, they realize, what if they aren't hiding? What if the name was always this way to begin with? They proceed on the assumption that their next opponent is nameless. They report their irregularity to the priest, but the priest answers, no, in a sense, your next battle is fair. Hakuno enters the elevator, not knowing who the opponent will be. No one is next to him. When he arrives at the arena, it's a wasteland resembling the Grand Canyon. Hakuno and the female protagonist face off, separated by a valley. Enemy master was his classmate. I knew it. Hakuno says in understanding. The girl, let's begin, Archer. This is my final battle. Archer appears in response to her order, facing Nero. The girl dispels the texture, concealing her true face. There she stands, aloof, her hair blowing in the wind. For a moment, the story switches to the girl's perspective. It's a story of a girl who suddenly woke up like Hakuno did, strove to move forward despite the lack of self and competing elapse. The female protagonists fight against Leo is the same as round 7 of the PSP version. Even though it was against the female protagonist, Leo still lost to Kishinami Hakuno. Round 7 concludes. Archer disappears along with the girl. The main protagonist inherits the girl's memories and details of her fight, as well as... Oh, that's weird. That's so weird. It almost feels totally meaningless, but okay. End of Moratorium on the way to the core. While traveling the path to the core of the moon cell, Hakuno is attacked by a debugging program. Its target is Costco, not Hakuno. The moon cell is enraged as a servant, which should have been defeated as intact. Okay, Hakuno parts ways with Costco. The tone is similar to parting with Costco in the CCC route of CCC. I don't know what that is, so we'll have to see. See. The debugging is powerful to actually erase her in CCC, but the debugging is light in this case, so Costco won't disappear. Oh, well, that's a little bit... Well, I don't think I'll be playing it with her in CCC, so we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Casco schemes to capture the protagonist's heart and affections by risking her life, which is in no real actual danger to heart-rending farewell. After sharing a tender scene with him, Nero sees right through it. Come back here, I'll be back, she'll live, remarks Hakuno as he dons his sunglasses. Literally puts on his shades. Hakuno and Saber arrive at the Moon Cell's core, there they face twice. Moon Cell core savior. Hakuno confronts Twice. Twice gives a long speech. The events here are described in the final entry of the material glossary. His thoughts breaking down, Hakuno has a showdown with Twice. No servant can reach me. After all heroes have little more than flowers that bloom in each age. He wants he who saves the world. My answer is he who saves humanity. The servant savior appears. The duel against Twice becomes a reflection on human history in the Common Era. All this consumption and bloodshed, and this the conclusion we reach, laments Twice solemnly. So what? Roar Nero and Hakuno in defiance. Twice is correct, humanity is not. Yet the final role and responsibility to decide and enforce what is right belongs to the people living in the current era. Would be even more unacceptable to have decreed it by Ghosts of the Past. After Twice defeated, the ending of the PSP version proceeds to the Saber route ending of CCC, and the story feels like it connects to Extella. I like how it says it feels like it will. Sounds good. It leads to a new beginning that collects all the previous components. That said, in the end, this reorganization is supposed to be vague in the sense that this seems to have happened. For example, the tense but inseparable relationship between Nameless and Kahulin, Gilgamesh and Artoria's connection, and other factors that aren't described in Extra and CCC. I hope that the audience will accept that these fuzzy connections are similar to the ones from Fate's Stay Night might have existed in the Extella world too. That's one portion of materials from before we began development on Extella. It's just the background for the story, which will never appear in a concrete title, so don't worry about typos. I hope you enjoyed reading this, even if you're thinking this is just how we might have to redefine multi-route games that continue as a series, and that's adorable. That's a really good thing. And this, oh, you were serious about the sunglasses, 10 out of 10 localization. Oh, that was a thing. Okay, with that said, that was Fate Extella 0, which, again, tells the beginning of the story. And now we sort of understand how it works out, right? So it's basically the PSP story of Extra on Saber's route, with CCC taking place in the middle. I say shrugging, because I don't know what that is. And then Saber doesn't know CCC other than Elizabeth, which at least, yeah, we know a little bit about that. Tamamo knows the events of CCC, but I don't, so doesn't matter. But in general, it's pretty, and then, yeah, Nameless died, but I guess he's gonna come back? So we'll have to see, but, okay. That was Fate Extella 0. Let's move on to the game proper. Alright, here we are. Fate Extella the Umbral Star, which some of you might remember was the very first Fate thing that I ever looked at. And the story goes quite simply, I wanted a Warriors game to play on my Nintendo Switch. And the only one that was available when the Switch came out was Extella. Oh yeah, this is a Warriors game, by the way, if you don't know. I mean, I love Warriors games. If you're not a fan, too bad. I actually then streamed a little bit of this where I was just like, hey, check out this weird game I found. And it led to a lot of people talking in the comments about it, and that's what led me down the rabbit hole. And oh god, this is my life now. So, let's hop on in. I am playing the Steam version now, because looks nicer. So, we are going to be us. Okay, I'm gonna go normal, because I am a Muso maniac. That's for sure. Alright, so we got main story, side story, free battle, and gallery. We're gonna start with the main story. And, the Flame Poem arc The story of Caster, the arc. Story of Saber, the arc. So, we need to complete the first arc of this game to continue with Grand Order. So we will definitely be playing at least this arc, but I'll probably honestly play it all, because why not? Compendium, the Flame Poem. And hey, unlike last time, I will actually understand what this game's story is. Because let me tell you, jumping in with this as my starting game, I was so freaking confused. Oh, we're going back in time, huh? 1200 BC. Hey, dang, that's the Your Name comet. A shooting star falls from the early dawn sky, a shining light streaming through the dark river of space. The Earth's surface would be unfamiliar to modern-day eyes. All who dwell upon it look up. The people, the animals, even the plants. The comet goes on soaring through the sky. For all their great speed, most comets appear to hold still in the sky from the planet's perspective. And so the people believe this one to be another harmless spectacle, a tear-shaped jewel among the stars. They have no idea of the doom it brings, no idea that their time on this planet has come to an end. Lavos? I remember a little bit of the story, but not much. The surface of the Earth is on fire. The planet is on fire. The catastrophe destroys all civilization without clemency or judgment. The beasts of nature suffer horrible mutations, run amok, and ultimately fall to ash. Prophets protest that the end has come too soon. Rulers call upon their people to fight. Scholars say only that it is too late. A few still cling to hope, believing that at least some of them will endure. Okay. I literally watched Nausicaa today, so that hits a bit different. Until the true threat makes its appearance. Okay. Giant soldier of light. Oh, hey, what? Those are some Yowie hands. Those are the Yowiest hands. This actually looks real nice on my PC. Okay, I did that, I guess. I just pressed what I thought would be the attack button. Okay, I shouldn't use that up, I feel. Alright, I feel like I used my super when I didn't mean to. 3,000 hit combo. Okay, so jump there. Okay, so lights and heavies. I'm gonna need to switch my buttons in a bit. Okay. Camera control, yep. X and Y. Yeah, I'm gonna need to switch those actually. Can I switch those? Yeah, I need to switch my buttons. I'm using a Switch controller. Controller. Yeah, button config. Okay, so let's go. Wait. Just wait. Okay, so. Oh, shoot. Okay, just wait. Okay, so light, heavy. Then we'll go jump, guard, dash. Extella will be that one. Transform. Don't know what that is. Noble Phantasm. Upgrade, command seal, lock on. Okay, yeah, lock on will be that though. Codecast on there, move, camera controls. Oh, good, we can switch this. Good. Confirm. I want on that one. Okay, shoot. Wait. Switch menu if possible. I want to switch those though. Okay, so wait. Can I just set that to there for now? Confirm. And then cancel. There we go. We're good, baby. We're good. Alright. Finish. Okay, good. Alright, let's check this out, though. Powerful Foes Indicator. Automatic combo. No, thank you. Transformation. Message speed. Go fast. I can read quickly. Okay. Sound. I like my voice up more. Why is the master so loud? Okay. Let's go. Now I can Muso. And I can dash cancel. Yep, that's what I want. Yep. I got my Extella maneuver. That's on B. That's my super. Okay, I might switch that to my A button, actually. This is a sick Phantasm, though, right? It's still one big hit, but that's still pretty cool. Oh, that's it? Okay. Okay, now we're at cave paintings. Horse. You know, they actually made the hands a bit smaller on that one. That is all that remains of the ancients' final records. After the passing of 30 sunsets, or perhaps a few more, mankind's ancestors accept their end. Only one fleeting warning survives for future generations. I had no idea they were on the moon when I first played this. I had no idea. I was like, wait, what? We're on the moon? And now it's like, yeah, that's where we are now. So now it can finally make sense. And oh man, even this is like, yeah, the water metaphors, the underwater metaphors, that's fate. Fate's all about them being underwater, man. The darkness is colossal. Imagine a deep hole growing and swelling, nothingness spreading out to blind your eyes and eat at your heart. The sheer scale of it all, it's difficult to put into words. So this guy I'm interested in. I know who he is, but like out of all the servants, it's the one that I know nothing about. So I'd be like, because I don't know anything about this guy. セファールの巨人、これが月すらも滅ぼす異様。だが倒すしかない。囚われた我々が自由を得るにはそれしかない。あなたがあれを倒すしかない。だってそうでしょう。そのためのレガリア、そのためのムーンセルなのだから。I don't know what regalia is actually. That's some good Berserker text. It's glaring at you. It's targeting you. You should realize that without being told, you can see the glowing points of light are its eyes. A giant shadow of the unknown is looking at you. That giant shadow is not a servant. That's what your nature, your soul screams. But it's not an enemy program. Your mind, your experiences scream out with conviction. All that comes from your body, your instincts, is a cry of wordless terror on your quivering tongue. The yowiest of hands. It's coming, it's here. The giant shadow spreads out with overwhelming speed. With that much mass and velocity, its kinetic energy is on par with a plane crash. How much damage could it do to Seraph? A thought runs through your head. There's no way this ends well. There's only an instant before the darkness engulfs you. Just as in the records and the warnings the moon witnessed long ago. So I'll ask you one last time. Someone with nothing to look back on. Someone who has nothing to flash in front of your eyes, an empty shell. What? Was that what you were? Are you really that kind of creature? No, I'm not! That's what my soul screams out. Something's there. That's what my mind screams out. Something irreplaceable. That's what my body screams out. In that moment, a voice illuminates the darkness, and I see a gleaming light. It's like daybreak. The Titan disappears and the darkness shatters. The voice and the light approach me. My eyes become faint. Farewell to my righteous self. An old story that sent my consciousness drifting. The fond memories of the moon end here.
Ah, お目覚めですか。よかった。どうか体を楽に。今、ムーンセルとの接続を再開しています。ムーンセル中枢。聖杯とつながったカフカで、あなたのメモリーが一部破損してしまったようです。あなたのデータは破壊され、欠損している。極めて致命的な状態です。
That's not good.
一刻も早いデータの修復処理が必要です。まずはあなたのバリューをスキャンします。ピリッときますが、抵抗はしないように。ラベル、聖杯戦争勝者。カテゴリー、U。測定拒絶権につき免除。クオリティ、E-。
Oh, cool. Wait. Okay, label. Victory of the Holy Grail, right? Category. Exempt from measurement refusal right. What does that mean? Why is my quality E-?
では本人確認ですね。あなたの名称を入力してください。
Frick, what did I name myself in? Okay, so I was Tanner. Oh, I gotta click it. Tanner. What did I name myself in my Let's Play, actually? I'm gonna double check. What did I even name myself, yo? Because we want that consistency. Yeah, there we go. Fill in my auto search. What did I name myself in that? I completely forget. Let's see here. Been a hot minute. Okay, wait. It's not at the start. Right, it's probably when I'm not the NPC, right? Spoilers. What a cool start of the game, though, honestly. Okay. When do I become me? That's when the NPC starts to die. That's when the NPC dies. That's when that plays. Okay. Here we go. What did I name myself? I went with the default? Oh, well shoot. Here I thought I named myself me, but no. Shoot. Back. Can I go back? Wait, okay, so no. I forgot I went with the default. Hakuno Kishinami. I'm gonna double check that. I'm gonna double check to make sure that's right. Kishinami. Yes. Okay. Double checked it. Double checked it just to be sure. Right? Hakuno Kishinami. Okay. Confirm. The character's name will be Hakuno Kishinami. Yes.
よろしい。すべて問題なし。成功ですよ。ムーンセルオートマトンを得たものよ。
That's correct.
この後始末は私にお任せを。あなたは一刻も早く
So we've achieved victory, and now we are the ruler of the moon. We got the whole moon cell here. Awakened from my slumber, it feels as if I'm witnessing an old dream. I'm sitting in a chair. Was I sleeping sitting up? As I raise my head, my joints ache. I must have been in that pose for a few hours at least. There's wife number 1.
やっと目覚めたな、我がマスターよ。うなされていたようだが、夢見が悪かったのか？であるのなら、最高の目覚めがそなたを迎えよう。
It's certainly cubic. Where do I look?
言うまでもないが、世の笑顔だ。これ以上の褒美がどこにあろうという話だな。
I will say, boy, this looks better than the Switch version. A woman in red stands proudly in front of me. From the bottom of my heart, I feel a sigh of relief. Her golden hair, her slender body, the name of this beloved woman, together with whom I have overcome so many battles is... What is her name? Literally says right there. It says right there.
頭が痛むのか？やはりここのところ根を詰めすぎたのではないか？世は働き者は好きだが、それで体を壊しては本末転倒というもの。世が一人で退屈になるではないか。
Even in her formal demeanor, I can feel her warmth and affection. But something's wrong. I know her very well. She's the most important person in the world to me. Oh man, don't tell Tamamo. But even so, I can't remember her name. Do I have amnesia? Even if I do, I can at least remember what I first called her. Saber. She's known as the heroic spirit of the sword, and as a servant of Hakuno Kishinami, me.
どうした？改まって。目覚めついでに世の向上が聞きたくなったのか？仕方あるまい。では、改めて名乗りを上げよう。
Oh, I miss these funky beats. Wow! We're married?
見目麗しき英霊は数あれど、きら星の剣、繁栄の花はただ一輪。あらゆる才を白指に乗せ、咲き誇るはバラの皇帝。その剣撃はミューズの調べのごとく。遺後の日は瞬きなれど、しるべとなって主の道を切り開こう。聞き惚れよ。しかして頼り惚れ直すがよい。世は至高にして至上の名器、剣の英霊、そなたのサーバントだ。やはり開幕はこうでなくてはな。もう何度目だという気がしないでもないが、そこは世とそなたの中、多めに見るがよい。
It really is apparent that there's a marked shift between Saber in Extra and Saber in everything after Extra, which I think has been basically said that Saber had a migraine during all of Extra, and that's why she was like not super hyperactive, which is not what we have now. When I see her smile, I can feel the enjoyment from deep within her heart. That feeling flows through me and starts to clear the fog from my head. I can vaguely remember awkward dreams far removed from whatever my real memories are. But as long as she's by my side, I'll never have to fear or doubt a thing.
しかしだ。確認するのなら、世の姿と名ではなく、自らの姿を顧みるべきではないか?
As Saber says those words, I look around the room for the first time. What is this? Hey, popping us amnesia just so that we understand what's going on is honestly a fine trope for me. A throne? I knew I was sitting down, but this is no ordinary chair. All around me I see a room befitting this throne, complete with carpeted stairs to separate the ruler from his men. Did Saber prepare all this? I suppose it's no surprise if she did, but there's something else. I feel like I'm missing something important. What exactly happened to me?
どうしたそうしゃん。さっきからじっと世を見つめるくせに何もせず。
Keyboard's unplugged, can't move.
こんなことなら一人でムーンセル中枢などへ赴かせるのではなかったな。 戻ったそなたが丸一日眠りこけていたのもあそこで何かがあったせいに違いない。我が奏者よ、ムーンセル中枢で何があったのだ。
Sleep for a whole day? What's the moon cell core?
覚えていないのか。これは重度の寝ぼけよ。こたびの出張、やはり過酷だったと見える。
Brain hurty. Help.
ここはより静かな、そして親密な空間で語り合うべきだな。体を休めるためのベッドと手を重ね合うためのベッドのある空間、つまりそなたと世のマイルームというやつだ。
I know that's like, that's the term that is used in all this sort of stuff, but boy, this here looks hilarious, That's what it is. It's called my room. Eye of the mind. I think some of these are still the weird translations that they haven't agreed on. Of course the bed's one big round bed, huh?
どうだ、これが世とそなたのマイルームだ。急増なのでな、物が少ないのは許すがよい。
Where's the picture of Taiga? That was the best part of the extra of my room.
今はとにかく休息だ。これからに備えて眠るとしよう。あるいはまだ他に気になる点があるのなら気持ちの赴くままに尋ねてほしい。妙も眠いが寝物語として付き合おう。
As long as you don't sing, that's all fine with me. New content added to the gallery already, wow. But most importantly, we do have the closet here, where we have all the DLC outfits, including her very, like, that's just underwear. That's not a bathing suit, that's underwear. Deep crimson dress. I think this is meant to be her, like, casual outfit. I don't love it. I really don't. We're gonna stick with the rose ball gown, though, because I think this is the best looking one for now, at least. We can rest. We can check status. Check our stuff. Install skills, servant, tutorial, equip skills. That's all good, but let's talk first. What should I do now? At the very least, I know our names. I'm Hakano Kishinami. She answers to Saber. We clearly have some kind of relationship, but I don't know the details. I did notice the ring on her finger, and, and there's this place. Where am I? Why does the word seraph pop into my head when I ask myself that?
では、世が語り聞かせよう。世と奏者のこのムーンセルにおける情熱と大勝利の物語をな。
Nero ASMR, let's go. Yes, please explain.
そう、ここは月なのだ。地上から遠く離れた天に浮かぶディアーネの星。
I remember this was the part where I went, wait, what?
西暦2032年の人類は月面に一つのものを見出したそうだ。
Hey.
なお、ムーンセルオートマトン。
Did you know that they actually did discover a mysterious cube on the moon? It started early, guys.
その性質から聖杯と呼ぶものもある。世界さえ変革する万能の願望機。そういう側面がムーンセルにはある。世はその聖杯により英霊としての姿を得た。自立した電子生命サーバントなのだ。
So this is definitely where I got very confused. I'm like, wait, are servants like net navies? Because I didn't know that Extella was separate, right?
そしてサーバントを呼び力を与えるものをウィザードという。言うまでもなくそなたのことだ。サーバントはただのデータなどではない。セラフに物質化した正真正銘の魂だ。もっと言えば魂であり生命だな。それはそなたにしても同じだ。このセラフで死ねば地上にいるウィザードは死ぬ。
So where I'd make a joke on my Switch where I take a screenshot of this and go, bro, if you die in the game, you died in real life, which is literally what it is.
そなたは半人前の状態ながらも 強大な敵を前にして決してひるまず立ち向かった。時には友を得、時には自らの答えを得てな。そなたは戦って戦って戦って、そして至ったのだ、世と共にムーンセル中枢の部屋へと。
If there's two people having sex on the moon, wouldn't that be embarrassing? My memories are still in fragments, but I do recall a few images here and there. The Holy Grail War, many masters and their powerful servants, NPCs running the warp from behind the scenes. So many combatants, but only one winner at the end of it all, and was that winner truly me?
そう。そなたは勝ったのだ。ムーンセル中枢に到達し、最強であることを証明し、聖杯を得た。
Okay. Well, I don't think there's more to talk about. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's go to bed.
いやもう話したいことがたんまりとあるが、今は休息が先のようだ。
Big sleepy times.
これ。
Hello? Hello? Sleep sounds good, even if I am just starting to wake up. As I close my eyes, I realize I have one more question for now. What's that ring? Yeah, I have that question too.
気になるか？気になるであろう。
I am.
喜んでほしい。これこそは、聖杯戦争の勝者の特権。ムーンセルから譲渡された王のレガリア。セラフを支配する王権の証。世が史上最高の皇帝であることを示す唯一無二の宝石なのだ。
Okay, well that makes more sense. Sure is beautiful.
そうであろう、そうであろう。世としてはもう少しバラをあしらった衣装が欲しいのだが、これはこれでいいものだ。
It looks fairly rose-ish to me, but okay.
何より世とそなたの共同作業の報酬というのがいい。ムーンセルめ、少しは乙女心が分かってきたと見えるな。
Yeah, I'm sure that the Mooncell is a blushing schoolgirl at heart. Saber shows off her ring to me. Her joy is so infectious that I want to get up and give her a hug.
まあ、より正確に言うと、聖杯戦争を終えた世とそなたがセラフのあちこちを飛び回ってる最中に授かったものだが、いかん。落ち着かなくてはな。これについてはまた別の機会に話すとしよう。
Yep, nap comes first.
とにかく今は休息をとってほしい。明日は世と共に我が領土を見て回るのだ。マスターとしての勇姿を期待しているぞ。
Okay, at those words, the light in the rooms goes down. As I start to fall asleep, it grows dark outside, not because of the real sun, because Seraph, a serial phantasm that manifests as its own world, wants it to. All actions, even those of nature, have meaning, but human actions are in their own special category, and so Saber and I have taken human form in our digital selves. I'm thinking too much. I should take Saber's advice and sleep. And now that I wake up, a new world will be waiting for me. The new Extella, Mare Aurum, the capital of roses. I wonder who that is.
疲れは取れたようだな、マスター。いつも通りまっすぐな瞳が戻ってきた。
I mean, I couldn't really tell from here, but alright.
では約束通り、今日は我が領地の案内といこう。おそらく戦いになるが、何？大したものではない。
Yeah, let me fight.
じゃとその前に、配下の武将たちを紹介しておかねばな。レガリアを有した世はムーンセルの王である。王には配下が必要であろう。それこそが。
Hey! Hey! Look at all these guys!
この者どもだ。世がムーンセルの新たな王であると示す4機。
I really don't like Lancer's Tron outfit, but that's fine. You have no butt, sir.
第一の章、ケルトはアルスターの光の巫女、 赤き槍の勇士、クラスはランサー、神名空風林。
おう、久しぶりだな。聖杯戦争じゃ敵同士だったが、何の因果か今はこの通り確証のみだ。
You look real tired. You look real tired in your model. Yeah. What a cool
第
dude.
二の章、姿なく音もなく魔剣振るう者、身の内いらず、クラスはアサシン、神名リ・シャブン。
Interesting. That's the way I haven't pronounced it right. I also thought, so because I played this first, I thought that Li Shuen and Kuhulin there had a like red Oni, blue Oni sort of rivalry. Little did I know they are entirely unrelated servants.
消えんもまた縁か。お主の側に立つにはいささか血生臭い男だが、そのあたりは気にするな。たっての任と聞いたのでな。行くあてもなし、触覚として世話になろう。戦場であればどこだろうと文句はないぞ。
And like when I saw this guy, I'm like, I have no idea who this is. Who's this guy? Why is he looking like this? I didn't even really realize at this point that they were based on historical figures. Took me a little bit. Like I thought they were named after them, but I didn't know they were based on them. And has he always had that little scarf in the back?
第三の章、中天のもとにあっては無敵無双、太陽の騎士、クラスはセイバー、神名ガウェイン。
ガウェイン、ここに。神王とそのマスターよ。あなたに大義ある限り、この剣を預けましょう。ええ、そちらの皇帝はともかく、あなたはレオの成長を導いた人物です。あなたの正しさを信じますとも。
They do remember their former masters. Okay.
まあ、一騎打ちの果てに我が軍門に下ったというのに煮え切らん男よ。まあよい。セイバーは世だけで間に合ってるしな。それより4人目、最後の章だ。最後の章なのだが、そのなんだ貴様、本当に世の選んだ配下か？
So apparently this is not the one from... This is from another world.
もちろんだとも。選んだのは少なくとも君の側であるはずだが。
Are you gaslighting us or is something going on here?
新たなルールを得たセラフで目覚めた私たち4機のサーバントを、ある者は説得し、ある者は剣を交えてこの陣営に招いたのだ。
Huh.
私もこんなことをしている暇はないのだがね。雇われた以上は契約を守るとも。そもそもそのレガリアの王権は絶対だ。主を持たないサーバントにとって今の君の命令はマスターの言葉に等しい。
Okay, so the regalia there lets any servant be essentially a master for other servants. I see.
確かに余自身が選んだ4機のはずだが、貴様そもそも聖杯戦争に参加していたか？顔を見たことがあるようなないような。
さて、おそらく1回戦で敗れた下級の英霊なんだろう、私は。詮索は無意味だよ。
So they don't remember him.
それよ
Okay.
り私への向上はないのか？ムーンセルの新たな王よ。これでも忠誠は誓っているのだがね。
これなるは第4の章。アーチャーのクラスながら双剣振るう何者か。神名わからぬ。いや、本当にわからぬのか。そんな顔するな、奏者。
It's okay. We know.
なぜだかきちんとサーバントとしての霊格が再現しきれていないとかなんとか。
What does that mean,
あれ
his
の自己
spirit
申告
level?
ではそういうことになっているのだ。
What does that mean, his spirit level? That's... That's a term that I think might have been translated as something else later. Okay.
ともかくこれが世の配下たる4期。聖杯戦争の終結を経て変わりゆくセラフ。その領域すべてを小中に遷とする神王、いや新皇帝たる世のレガリアの王権、その一端なのだ。
Now you clap. You're supposed to clap, everyone. I see. So that's what she's talking about. Seraph is building new lands, and Saber and I are going out to claim them.
貴様ら持ち場に戻ってよいぞ。世は奏者とデート。もとい領土の見回りに出かけねば。だからな。
She literally almost called it a date.
おう、ひっきりなしに湧いて出てくる適正プログラムの排除だな。そりゃいいけどよ、一ついいかい皇帝様。
何か手短にせよ。
レガリア持ってんのはあんただろ。なら玉座に座るのはあんたじゃねえのか。
That's decently
そ
fair.
この坊主を座らせといてどうすんだよ。
It's decently a fair question.
もっともな意見だ。青き者や。確かに玉座とは王が座るもの。だが世は前線に出る働く皇帝だ。
When the king
そう願いは
fights,
できぬ。
the queen sits on the throne.
であるからこそ世が最も信頼し世が最も大切に思うものに預けるのだ。そもそも我が奏者はセラフに残った唯一のマスターであり聖杯戦争の勝者である。
I get that human
玉座
privilege.
を預けるのにこれ以上のものはいまい。世は確かに神王になったがそれも我が奏者の采配あってのもの。我が領地の命運を握るのは世ではないと知れ。
なるほど、ただのお飾りじゃないってわけか。いいぜ、納得した。んじゃまあ用があったら呼んでくれマスター。そこの皇帝様よりは頼りになる槍を見せてやるぜ。
There he goes. You have no butt.
では我々も失礼しよう。セラフは今デコードの真っ只中だからな。どこに異常が現れているか楽観はしていられない。
Sounds good. Don't grow your hair out while you're gone.
荒事があれば声をかけるがいい。わしは他のサーバントと違い対人特化だ。できればやりがいのある仕事を期待する。
He's basically saying, give me a one-on-one fight, not this Muso stuff.
私はそうですね。避難してきた AI たちの様子を見てみましょう。今後は彼らもセラフで生きる個人となるのです。
Huh. It really feels like we're ascending to a new world and colonizing it for AIs and stuff.
彼らの要望を
Right?
つぶさに聞き、
Huh.
それに応えるのも王の責務かと。では
You know, it's embarrassing that we can unlock your king as a playable character. Must be real cringe for you.
我が配下ながらまとまりのない連中よな。なぜ美少女のサーバントが一人も捕まらなかったのか。ま、それは今後の課題としよう。では奏者よ、いよいよ本番だ。待望の新たな世界に案内しよう。
All right. Gameplay time. I to survey the earth, simulates everything on it. Yeah. Oh, her wrestling the lion there. I forgot about that. That's great. I forgot just how much story there is to this. Especially because Link doesn't have as
これ
much.
が新しいセラフ。日ごとに出現し拡大していく我らが領土だ。聖杯戦争のルールで守られていたかつてのアリーナとここは勝手が違う。端的に言うと誰もが平等なのだ。
Huh? Okay.
ここではマスターである攻撃の対象になる。
Huh.
敵は世だけではなく我が主であるそなたにも襲いかかってくるだろう。
So the war continues, basically. And these rogue AI programs are trying to Trying to swipe on in, huh?
ちょうどこの先に大量の適正プログラムが集まっている。先に進めば間違いなく戦闘になるな。
Huh? Wait, does that mean those things can kill me?
当然であろう。我が奏者は極上の獲物、天上の果実ゆえな。ようだってそうするぞ。
That's bad. I'm not a fighter. I know one program, Codecast.
そうなのだ。よも今気づいた。すまぬ。そなたが帰ってきてくれたことで舞い上がっていたようだ。せっかくの晴れ舞台、すぐ隣で世の勇姿を見てほしかったが。考えを改めよう。奏者よ、そなたは後方に下がっていてくれ。マスターを守るのがサーバントの役目。寂しいが戦いは世に任せておけ。
That's how it goes. Maybe we can wing it.
何を言うマスター。世は嬉しい。誠に嬉しい。二人の気持ち
She
は
sounds like she's gonna cry.
だがそれはそれ、これはこれだ。こたびの戦いは一騎打ちではなく乱戦。そなたを万全に守りきれる保証は。
I understand. Even by her side, I'd be more of a liability than ally. I don't want that to push me away from her. Even if I can't fight, I still want to support her. If I didn't do that, I'd have no right to be called Saber's master. What? What? I'm a ring now. My favorite chapter of Kid Icarus Uprising. I can hear Saber's voice more than I can see her and feel her warmth. Somehow the whole of my consciousness is now inside Saber's ring.
確かにそのようだな。世もマスターとのつながりを感じている。以前より強く、確かに。
This is interesting because in this one it's like, yeah, you just disappear and I think you just play as a servant. Whereas in Extella Link there, the master's on the field and you actually have to protect them. Two different ways of accomplishing, the fate dynamic, I guess.
もしやこれは
Interesting.
世の仕業なのか。離れたくない。もっとそばにいたい。ずっと指を絡めていたい。そんなことばかり考えていたから、レガリアが勝手に発動してしまったと。
Well, at least it feels like there's enough room in here, so I don't need to panic. In fact, I like this. Now I can be next to Saber, not slow her down. Okay, let's go, Saber.
そうであったな。今は姫ごとより戦いの時。しかも大事な初陣だ。舞い上がっている場合ではなかった。さすがは我がマスター。頼りになる。主からの号令は受けた。あとは世がその期待に応えるのみ。
Hello, that's new. I don't remember her having that shield. Huh. That a noble phantasm that she remembered, I guess? In order to clear a stage, you need to defeat the boss servant, the ruler of the area. You'll need to collect a majority of the regiment keys. This has a different sort of win style. To take control of the regiment matrix, or the regime matrix, to make the boss servant appear, you obtain them by taking over sectors. So basically, take over sectors. That's basically it. Alright. So I'm gonna let them talk, though. When you, within an area, rooms that have at least one are called sector. When you take them over, you'll obtain the number. So basically, there's weightings to which ones you get. You need to defeat the aggressors, which are like the bosses that hold on to the area. So I think I can look for the... Beat the aggressors. I don't see him. There's one. Can I lock on? Blitzkrieg. Alright. Can I not lock onto him? No? Okay, I got my launcher. 1, 2, and then that's my second one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the shield there. I got the stinger. When you defeat an aggressor, they'll drop an install skill. You can grant these in your room. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Is there more aggressors? I don't see one. Yeah, I think we did it. It just, yeah, just loading the stuff. Okay. All right, the first one is. Oh, there's one. So, does this one have the crazy launchers thing where I can do air combos kind of forever? No, I think that's in the second one there. That's in Link. I will say, it's been a long time since I played this, but I do play Link just every now and then. I ignore the story, but I just play it when I want to just press buttons on my Switch, you know? Okay. Active enemy invasion. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this to spawn them and do the stuff. Yeah, no worries. Still getting on through. So yeah, you summon them by doing damage, right? And then you get them here. You know what? Pop some of that. The other thing I remember is Noble Phantasms are literally just a one-hit kill pretty much for the sector, which is not the coolest, but you know what? I can at least see why, because it's literally the ultimate skill. So, right? I wish I could lock onto these guys, but I guess not, huh? I know you can in Link, so maybe they changed that. Okay, move that over for me. Let's go take over those other ones. Let's go save our friends there for sure. When you take over sector, you'll obtain a regime key in QP. Number of regime keys is equal to the regime rank. Yep. The other thing I remember is this game has crazy air dashing. You can just be super crazy with air dashing. Also, I love that this game is, the sectors are all separate, right? It's there's no going between areas. It's you just go and do it. Complete the regime matrix. That's what we're doing. No worries there. View the regime gauge for the thing. When it's at maximum, you will dominate the area, thereby force the boss character. Conversely, if they max out, they'll seize control and force you, causing a loss. So yeah, if they get all the way, then they lose it there. So. All right. So yeah, this is a very basic Muso. Although there is, I know, a gimmick that occurs later, which isn't in Link, right? So it's an interesting thing. I wish there was a quick camera. Oh, there is. I can press guard for that. Good. Because it's my favorite feature in Musos is the quick camera turn, right? To just deal with stuff right away. Okay. Do as much as you can with you. Also, sorry if you have motion sickness. I am a very fast Muso player. I like warping around. I like doing all my stuff. Right? It is one of my favorite genres. I've done a number of Muso playthroughs on this channel, right? I don't have my moon drive or whatever, the little pips at the bottom. That's healing there, good. Get you. There we go, get you. Dash on up. So, and I think this is something that not a lot of people realize, the difficulty of Musos isn't the combat, it's the strategic sort of planning. Like, for instance, I see my friends are fighting there, right? So my job is definitely going to be, after I get this, I'm going to run over to them. Where's the last aggressor? There we go, we got it, right? So I'm gonna go run over to help my friends there, right? Because they're in trouble. Oh boy, there's a song being played. When you ignore enemy invasions, there's a possibility of a fall. Your regime keys will also fall. Okay. Alright, get some of this. Deal with him. So yeah, you do unlock more combos, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to install skill. Very nice. Got one of those. Okay. Get a big heal. Where is he? Yeah, just the fact that you can pretty much guard cancel stuff is kind of sick. Just the ability to be like, yeah, I want to try and you know, stop this thing, right? Just guard, and then you can, right, hit the guard and you go on through. Again, you don't see her shield very often. That's not a piece of her like character design that I'm used to. I don't even think that's back in Extella Link. I think she does just a sword slash instead for her little spinny there. So let's go on here. Should probably do some air combos on these guys. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, her 3 is, so she basically has, most Musos have light heavy via launcher. I wonder if there's like a guard skill that works for dealing with these guys. Like if I hit guard on them. Okay, so guard doesn't do anything to like deal with them. Now I am noticing there is a switch skill. Okay, well, here we go. Here's where the fun is. We can also be Archer here. Nice. Okay. When you obtain 3 Phantasm Circuits, you can press right trigger to reveal the true name of your Noble Phantasm. It is the Servant's Trump card. I forgot about that. That, yeah, in this one, there's no meter or anything. It's just, you gotta use it. So I'm gonna go up and gather this area before we go on, because we want to get as much as we can up here. Give him some play. If I recall, I think we can do over edge with him pretty much instantly. There's a way to over edge with him for sure. Okay, let's just see here. Okay. I definitely remember playing as him in this and going like, yo, this dude's kind of cool, but why is he an how is he an archer, right? Of course, that's, you know, now I know. So we got, ooh, I like that. Alright. Got another Phantasm Circuit. You know what, let's pop it. Why not? You know what, let's switch over. And let's see here. Oh no, you don't have it. Okay. What's that ready there then? What do I need to press for that? Oh! There we go! We get over edge, just going. And I remember seeing this and going like, oh, those are cool. What are these, right? And now I know, yeah, it's Kanshou and Bakuya over edge, which was something that was a mistake by the Dean anime, which was so rad, they made it super canon. And I kind of really like them having the color and everything here, too. I know there's some people who don't like the color, right? Who like them to just keep being gray, but I think it's super rad. If you're doing the mismatched sword things, right? Why not do it like that? Okay. And so yeah, we lost our meter there. I think it's free in Extella. No, it's not free in Extella Link. It's it costs what does it cost there? I think it costs your cooldown gauge, right? So that's a difference there. Okay, so we need to get on out of here, right? And let's head on down to let's go this way. Enemy invasion's going, so let's take this one first. Let's actually switch. Can we not switch? Oh, the switch happens after your combo. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we need to find one more to do our Noble Phantasm. So if we find an item with it, we can then get it there. Okay. Just sliding on through to get as many as we can to, like, get our stuff going. Nice thing is you can, like, kind of work on two at once, right? Work on summoning the next set of aggressors while you are doing this here. Are you having trouble there, Ku? Really? I will say that for a Muso made by not Tecmo Koei, it is a good one. Like, I've played a good number of Musos by other companies, and none of them really hit as well, right? Whereas this, no, like, I mean, mind you, this isn't their first rodeo with this, because of course, Marvelous here worked on Senran Kagura beforehand, but even compared to Senran Kagura, this is so much, it's more, right? It knows 100%, like, what it's trying to be. Struggling, uh-oh! They took one. We gotta get that back. Okay. There we go. Let's go take that one back. We can't get Ku back, but we can at least go up here. Wow, this actually, yeah, when I chose to play on medium, I didn't expect it to actually be like this medium, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna switch on over. There we go. Why not? I can give Archer some levels too. Plus his meter's ready, so he can trigger off. Nice. Again, it's just cool to do. Okay. Ow! Whoop! What did I do? Did I do it like a counter move, actually? What did I do? Oh, yo, he throws him. That's rad. Okay, I'm not trying to jump. Okay. Okay, now they're here. Let's do as much as we can to these guys. I guess my moon skills are just not activated yet, because I have the pips, but I bet you there's going to be another tutorial. Whoop. Ow. Ow. That's fine. I don't need it just yet. Okay, it's fine. We can get that on again. Okay, let's get on through. I have a long combo with this. I shouldn't even cancel it. Yeah, just keep going, huh? It just gives me a much longer combo. There we go. We got that one. That one's back. Okay. Alright, and we're gonna go south to down here. Hello? Ah, here she is. Please put on a shirt. Her singing's not bad. Grand Order really cranked up what I thought her singing would be bad like. Cahulin's words suddenly echo in my mind. Is she the weird band he was talking about?
娘よ。世の領土ではゲリラライブは不許可である。
This is so ironic coming from you.
ゲリラじゃないわよ、ボランティアよ。もうやっちゃいなさい、私のしもべ。
Turtle.
逃げたか。仕方ない。まずはここの制圧だ。
Plants are programs that send aggressors to other sectors. Gotta get rid of it. Also, plants have the ability to continually process them around themselves when a plant is within the sector to defeat it first. Got it. Cool. We jumped up and transformed. I love it. Yep. Get through this. Okay. We got rid of you. Good. Literally saying, wait, I can turn this into my own place. Come on. I can assure you that as much as we love you, your singing is not going to be much better. So we should see if any of these have yeah. We can do this, but you know what? Let's do archers instead. Because we've seen hers. But you know what? Let's go to the other one and let's take it first. Because I feel like oh wait, no. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's do this. Reveal name of noble phantasm. Let's do this.
I am still with my body. Have unknown to them, unknown to have withstood as I pray. Unlimited blade works. かわせるか。行け。終わりだ。
So good. So good. I love Unlimited Blade Works. Okay. Let's go on through. Deal with these guys. That did not do an instant getting of the place. I guess that's Link actually only. Alright, did some good damage though. Yeah, full combo with that there. Right, do some good stuff. Give him the old spinnerooski. Alright, is that the last one? Do seem to be. We've completed the takeover, and then that puts it in the last one, right? Yeah. So let's switch on over, because, I mean, you want to have the last laugh, I'm sure. Territorial victory. Alright, here we are. Yeah, this whole thing with the keys is not at all a thing in Link. They got rid of this. The boss servant portrait thing, like the things that they stand on are here, though. That's not subtitled. I don't know what that you're saying. Okay. We can lock onto her, but I'm also gonna try and deal with these at the same time. Right, deal with him at the same time. Okay. I should probably heal actually while I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I know a plant has appeared, it's fine. Actually, yeah, let's deal with it. Where is it? Did I kill it already? Oh, does our dash break boxes? I think it does. Cool. Okay, no, I think we got rid of it. Okay. I will say, this is definitely on the side of, even among Musos and stuff, it is one that is spongy for opponents. That said, though, you never feel like you're just doing cool stuff. So that's fine by me. Yep. Is there no, like, Doesn't seem to be like a boss sort of stagger system or something. Usually there's something like that. Something that makes it so you know, bosses have a chance to stand against you and not just take damage. But I guess not. Yeah, we got our full moon gauge, right? I'm gonna double check, right? Because we have our controller there. Heavy attack, jump. Okay, Extella maneuver is... Oh, wait. Extella maneuver, we want it to be... Oh. It wasn't... Oh, okay. It was set to the same one. I thought it would switch him, but it didn't. So that's on me. I was like, why isn't it working? So that's what upgrade is. Okay, so that's his upgrade there. I see. All right. Now that makes sense. Why I was like, why can't we use it? I don't feel like there's any reason why we can't use it. Okay, so let's use it on her. There we go. It's just do big damage, basically. Right? Let's switch out. Let's upgrade. Because his upgrades work off screen too. Oh. Okay. Let's do yours. Over edge combos, baby. Yo! Yo, he's doing the Shiro thing! Oh man, that's sick actually. Oh man, that's sick. He does Shiro's thing with yeah. And he does the pose, the artwork pose. Nice. We didn't get all the sectors, I guess. That's a surprise. I thought I did. Purification Choker, new Mystic Code. Fairy Howery, new Mystic Code. New Mystic Code. Nice. Nero got a new combo. That's good to see. Install skills. We'll deal with that after. Strength boost. We'll deal with that after. Also, I love Musos. They just press button, feel good, man. There she goes. I have legs now.
レガリアは世の薬指でこそ生えるもの。似合ってる。絶対に似合ってるのだ。そうであろ、奏者よ。レガリア、世に似合っていや。
Now this game has relationship value, so we gotta butter her up. Of course it is. So I tell her that, from right by her side. I say it while reaching out to touch her fingers.
奏者？そなたの言葉はこの上なく嬉しいが、なんだかやはり情熱的なのだな。よいぞ、許す。世の手指に触れるがよい。
Consent achieved.
最高級の白磁に触れるように優しくだぞ。
As Emperor commands, I touch her gently. I can never touch her any other way. Feels like I'm touching the world's most beautiful rose, or more appropriately, like touching the world's most beautiful, powerful woman.
今日の奏者はやはりなんだか前のめりで、よもや世が汚されてしまうとは。
Want to go back and bang?
しかしだな。ここではその。
Oh my god, I was making a joke. I forgot that you said that too. So yeah, I played like I'd say about 4 or 5 hours of this, so that's why it's like I have some memories of this, but not enough. Like, and it was years ago. It was when the Switch first came out, so it's been a long time ago. Literally saying, no, trust me, I want this.
しかしあれだ。ひとまずこの領域は安泰だぞ。エネミーもわかぬようだし、アーチャーもランサーも完全に離脱したらしい。正真正銘の新たな領土となった。
It's true there are no further signs of the enemy. Just as Saber says, this area has become her territory. That being said, I can stay by her side a bit longer. Or can I? Hello? In that instant, a creak snaps from inside and outside of my body. Did I exhale? Did I speak? I don't know what just came out of my lips. A low groan? A short scream? Whatever sound I made, it's because I'm in agony. Even my virtual body feels pain. Moon Cell's no different from the real world in that regard. Sense is still sense, and pain is still pain, and death is still death.
マイルームへ戻るぞ奏者。そなた顔色が青を通り越して真っ白だ。聖杯戦争の保健室ほどではなくとも、マイルームには診断と治療の機能がある。すぐにどうなさるおつもりです？輝くばかりにイケメンなその魂、決してあなたのものではないでしょうに。
Okay, like I know who's speaking, but I have no idea how this silhouette is her.
何？この陰頭と関係、横連母と悪巧みが一体となった声は。いかにもまさしく、ここにマスターを求めて幾清掃、3000世界のカラスを殺し、朝が来ぬよう祈りましょう。
I really like her theme.
ここは我が国、神の国。水は潤い、実り豊かな中津国。国が打つ穂に水注ぎ、高間巡り、読み巡り、巡り巡りて水天日光。
What outfit is this? It's actually kind of cute. Yeah, it's a cute little outfit.
キュートな青き装いをまといて、サーバントキャスター、今ここに水産です。
That is not your signature outfit at all, but I take it.
やはりキャスター。貴様、生きていたのか?
Oh boy, this would make no sense if you didn't read Extella Zero, huh? Caster? Who is this servant? Why do I feel nostalgic about her?
懐かしいなどと何を言う。あやつは確かにそなたに協力し、共に聖杯戦争を戦ったサーバントだ。しかし、それは腹に一物あってのこと。あやつは何やら怪しい企みでそなたと仮契約し、聖杯を狙った不届き者だぞ。悪の栄えた試しはなし。最後には脱落したのだが、そういえば貴様、どうしていなくなったのだ？聖杯戦争の終盤、いつの間にか姿を消していたが。いつの間にかじゃねえですよ。
She's using the royal we? Huh.
あなたがムーンセル中枢に通じる道でドーンと私の背中を押して月の裏側に落としやがったんじゃないですか。
Honestly, that is a translation thing that I am more than fine with them getting rid of. I feel like there's certain characters you reserve the royal we for.
はて、何のことやらわからぬ。世には点でわからぬ。奏者よ、忘れているのならそれこそ行幸。
I really love smug Nero.
あやつの言い分には一切耳を貸さぬように。基本ピンク色の発言しかせぬ狐ゆえな。純真無垢なご主人様をそそのかしたり横連母していたのはどちらなんだか。ま、いいですけど、すぐにそちらのご主人様も私のものになりますし、今度は本気でどちらも落としに行きましょう。ああ、助けを求めるマスターのお声が私の耳にビビッときています。私、悲しみと欲望でどうにかなってしまいそう。
I know her. I can't exactly remember it. I'm certain I know this servant. Her name is... Something floats in the back of my mind, like old footage. No, like memories. That servant in blue is... It was just when I'd won the Moon's Holy Grail War. There were several people around me, masters, servants, and NPCs. I proceeded toward the Moon Cell core, and then what?
今は貴様の復活に構っている時ではない。文句があれば後ほど来い、キャスター。今は奏者を休ませることが先決だ。貴様とてそれぐらいの心遣いは備えていよう。
This chapter's gone on for a while. Can you let me rest?
それはもちろん。ご主人様のお体は何より優先すべきこと。ですが、それも今ひとときの辛抱と申しましょう。心が痛みますが、それはそれ、これはこれ。たまには強硬手段に訴えるのも良妻の務めです。というか、てへ、玉もう取っちゃってるんだな、強硬手段。
It's a good face.
たまにはどころかいつも強硬策なのが貴様だったが、まあよい。世も人のことは言えぬ。あえて流す。腐れ縁ゆえ一応聞いてやろう。キャスター、貴様何を企んでいる？
What in Pluto's depths is real strong?
企みなんて人聞きの悪い。私はただ自分の本性に従っているだけ。何にも分かっていないあなたとは違うのです。ほんと愚かな皇帝陛下。ご自分が何と寄り添っているのかも分からずに、レガリアが一つきりだとお思いになって新たな王を気取るのはさぞや楽しかったでしょう。でもそれも今日この時をもっておしまいです。
Oh.
もう一つのレガリアの所有者として今ここにあなたへ宣戦布告いたします。
You have one
宣戦
too?
布告だと。
Huh.
もう一つのレガリア？ええ、どちらも言葉通りに。ほら、この通り。
That's why she's putting on the royal we, huh? Huh? What? Sorry? Player 2? Me? Huh?
奏者が二人。
My body seizes up in pain. I can't even speak. What's going on? That being next to Caster is definitely me. Same faces, same features. From the look of it, we have the same breathing pattern.
どういうことだ？なぜ奏者を
Yeah,
はめら
this
せている？
is strange.
世のマスターがどうして二人？みこ？あら、お分かりにならないんですね、セイバーさん。それは少しだけかわいそうですけど構いません。私の方がずっとかわいそうだったんですから、あなたも少しくらいは苦しむべきと思いません？ですのでかわいそうついでに私宣言しちゃいます。宣言？ここに私はのたまいましょう。これよりはセラフ全域の支配をレガリアとご主人様にかけて、私正真正銘のセラフの支配者になりますね。
So this whole thing is a battle between the two of them with two men. Okay, okay.
妄想全開の世まいごとご苦労だが諦めよ、夢見がちな狐よ。セラフの神王は世だと。だからこの薬指のレガリア見えません？月の王権を持っているのは今やあなただけじゃないのです。その証拠に、はい、そちらに情報を転送しておきましたから後でじっくり確認なさいませ。現在セラフの支配権はこちらかわいいたまもちゃんが 50%、 そちらおバカな皇帝様が 50%。 お分かりでしょうか？きれいさっぱり私たちの戦力は拮抗しているのです。半分取られてる。はい、刃物を通した金唾のように美しく半分こです。空に太陽が2つあっては地が焼けるというもの。
Yeah, but are we talking like square down a sandwich or diagonal down a sandwich? Because that does change
この
things.
数日でセラフの順次拡大に伴う新規領域と基地領域を合わせた全域の 50% ほどこちらの支配下に置かせていただきました。ですので残りもあっけなく文字通りすぐにこちらで平らげましょう。ですから。
So is he gonna talk or? She's staring at me. Despite her threatening words, she seems to sympathize with my pain.
ですからどうかお覚悟を。それまでそちらのご主人様は不本意ながらあなたにお任せします。いずれかりそめの城は燃え尽きましょう。ムーンセルは私にレガリアを譲渡した。であればセラフが滅びるのは当然の断り。私は警告の美紀。国あらばこれを荒らし、民あらばこれをもてあそぶ。その本性には抗えませんゆえ。
I almost feel like that dude's an illusion. She is a kitsune, right? So,
何なのだあやつ。奏者の双子のようなものまで引き連れて皇帝にして神王たる世に対してあの物言い、もう一つのレガリアだと。バカな、そんなはずは。というか奏者、
hi.
体は大事ないのか。
I'm really tired now. Can we get going? The surprise appearance of Castor and her partner had distracted me for a moment. Now I feel that pain again. Not only physical pain, but a deep sense of failure. Slowly it begins to subside. I still can't move yet, but it doesn't hurt as much. At least I'm stuck looking towards Saber.
そうか、それは何よりだ。だがまずはマイルームへ戻るとしよう。
Alright. Sphere boundary. Concept of... Okay, goodbye.
奏者よ、初陣はどうであった？
It went way longer than I expected. It was like holding hands with you. I know what to say. Inside the regalia, I felt just like holding her hand. Warm and safe, I could feel my pulse racing against her fingers.
手を握っているときたか。世も同じ思いを抱いていたぞ。普通に手を握るよりも近く、肌と肌をすり抜けてとろう感覚さえあった。一心同体とはこのことよな。ずっと親密というか、温かいというか、心地よいものであった。あれがレガリアの本質であれば頼もしい。
Literally we can be lovers, but closer sort of thing. I talked to Saber about the regalia. I want to know everything she does. Material-wise, it looks as if it's made of white gold, though of course it's really a collection of data. Maybe some kind of key code? She keeps referencing the royal authority, but what exactly does that mean?
さすが奏者、鋭い指摘で世も頼もしい。頼もしいのだが。
Huh? What's that odd reaction? Is that really confidence she's given off, or is it just a bravado this time?
許せ。そうなのだ。実は世もよくわからぬ。高密度のムーンセル、破格の霊装であることは確かなのだが、何しろメモリだけで一つの聖杯戦争分だ。
That's big.
この最大領域と同じか、それ以上の情報量を持っている。正直世だけではその進化をつまびらかにするには難しい。世は発想の天才だが、こればかりは専門家の助けもいると見た。だが綺麗な指輪であろう。それだけで十分に価値がある。
I agree from the bottom of my heart. The ring's white golden sheen perfectly matches her finger. Beautiful, of course. Precious, unquestionably. Just wearing it increases Saber's charm tenfold, enough to overcome any opposing force.
そうか？いや、そうであろう、そうであろう。内心そうだろうと思っていたのだが、改めてそう言われると鼻高々にしてしまうよであった。今日の奏者はちょっと情熱的だな。
I'm just stating the obvious, Saber.
奏者？自覚がないのか？このようにそなたから迫るなどと今までは。
You know what they say, being on the internet gives people false courage.
なかったぞ、奏者。世はついついそなたの瞳に見入ってしまった。世がそなたを陥落させようというのに、世がそなたに陥落されかけるとは。それはそれで悪くはないかもしれぬな。
Alright, side story is now available. We'll do that later. Free battles now available. We'll do that later. Cool side story. We'll do that later. New content. We'll do that later. New Mystic Code. We'll do that later. Alright. How do I go to settings? Is that where I save? Options. Save. Alright. There we go. Have I saved? I think I have. I'm here. I can switch at any time. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay. Can we go fast for this? Nope. Camera distance, auto, lock. Okay. Okay. Well. All right. We will continue with this some more next time, guys, because this was a long part. And yeah, there we go. I want to hit that save new character for free battle. We'll do that later, of course. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time for some more Oh, are they going to add the characters on the screen here? We're going to get them all as we go on. That'd be cool. We'll see you next time for some more, guys. Ciao.